I'm building digital business since I'm 16. I had just a simple idea of creating a tool that allows you to create a financial plan for a small business or a startup a lot easier than you would do it on a spreadsheet.
Where were you when you approached us with your idea of Finplan?
I just had a rough idea of this tool, and I had some notes I scribbled down, but not much more. So no lines of code, and just this idea and a couple of points.
Where were you after developing the product with us?
Everything that I had in my mind suddenly became visible. Basically, we had a first, what you call minimal viable product. So you could actually use it. You could create financial plans with it. This whole idea that I had a couple of weeks before just in my head suddenly was reality.
How long did that journey take you?
I think it was 6 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that. So it was pretty streamlined in that phase.
How does that align to your expectations or experiences that you had while building previous products?
So usually when you ask external developers or agencies to help you build a product, very often it takes longer than you would do it with internal developers, simply because there's a communication gap. But in this case, it almost felt as an internal development team, simply because there was a manager on the VIPERdev side, which helps getting the communication done. They were reachable. There was a constant communication exchange with a weekly meeting, and they were always reachable. So it almost felt like an internal team. So it was pretty fast for my typical experience when dealing with more than like one developers and a team of 2 or 3 people.
Where are you with Finplan right now, and what are your next steps?
So I'm still in that phase in terms of getting it out. You're trying to get users try it out and see where this can go. And there are some ideas to improve it, obviously. And I'm still at the phase of exploring what can happen with it. I can just play with it. There's no need to make money right away. And this sometimes helps on creating a better product.
Why did you go for building the product with us instead of building an own team or hiring another agency?
I didn't want to finance a big team and pay salaries, basically. The second thing is VIPERdev looked for me like the best fit in terms of very pragmatic, agile developers. I thought this could be a fit in terms of what your expectations are about such a project, what my expectations are in terms of just getting it out the door and see what happens. This is what I liked at the end, that the flexibility and the transparency on both sides, that no one is expecting a long-year contract or anything.
What would you recommend other founders or serial entrepreneurs to look out for when building their next product?
I would say always try to do it in small steps. Try to find out what's your minimum product where you can create value, basically, and really think about what this is. So if you don't have experience in terms of building products, talk to people, talk to many people, and find out what's your minimum step or steps are, because that solves you a lot of hassle and money at the end